Hey everybody, the Super Vader 400 here, back for another retro review. As you can see, this is my first webcam review on this channel, and of course, this time I'm going to be reviewing the Toxic Crusader cartoon animated series, which was based on the Toxic Avenger movies. Just like other franchises like Rambo and Mortal Kombat, when these series became animated series, they were toned down for kids. This is an example of taking a really violent franchise and making some changes to it in the animated format to make it suitable for kids to watch. However, this cartoon still contained a lot of adult jokes. Like I was watching episode 10 and they said the word strippers. They referenced strippers in the episode. In this cartoon, the main character, Toxic, in this cartoon, instead of being a violent monster who does save the world, but as you can see during the films, has his own agenda and violently kills criminals. In this, he was Toxic is lighting up in this adaptation, lighting up for children in this adaptation. In this adaptation, he doesn't kill people, and him and another group of mutants, they save the world. They save the world from bad guys who want to cause pollution. Their names escape me at the moment. Their names are hard to remember. I know there is Dr. Fender. There's Dr. Fender and Bender. Dr. Fender is a mad scientist, and Fender is a surfer dude. Both of these guys originally worked for the evil Dr. Calimero. I can't pronounce his name, but I'm pretty sure fans of the show know who I'm talking about. They originally worked for him in the first episode, but they decided to join the Toxic Crusaders, the main protagonists of the show, after they decided that women look like good guys. During that same episode, Dr. Bender and Fender accidentally got stuck together, so they're two halves of the same being. And that leads to a lot of comedies. Lots of comedies. And I think, they're two halves of the same being, and they were renamed Headbanger. There's also, I think his name is Junkyard, a mutant dog who's pretty much an anthropomorphic dog, I think, wearing overalls. Yeah. Then there's I keep forgetting his name. I think his name is he's an army. He was originally, I remember his backstory on Wikipedia. He was originally a pilot, but he somehow got mutated. I keep forgetting his name. Then there's this little monster thingy that comically bites people's legs, and people just take it and throw it off. Then there's Yvonne, who of course is based on Toxic's blind girlfriend from the films. Then there's his crazy mother. I keep forgetting her name. Then of course, from the bad guys, there was that Dr. Columbus guy. I can't pronounce his name. Then there was that character Psycho, who has the ability to predict the future, which brings me to my next point. Another comedy thing about this show is that the characters constantly break the fourth wall in this show, and it's hilarious. This show is very similar to shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, and Captain Planet. However, I'm a huge Captain Planet fan, but I think this show is way better than Captain Planet. And then of course there's the action sequence is good. The animation is phenomenal. The only thing I hate about this show only lasted 13 episodes before being pulled off. I wish this show would have lasted longer, so they could have built a franchise up and maybe even had a crossover with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. Well, this was my short review of this cartoon. Once I watch the episodes over again and learn more about the story and the characters, I'll give it a longer, in-depth review. Alright, the Super Vader 400 out.